Hey there guys, and welcome to part 2. So let's begin again, shall we? So as you can see right now, we've kind of got our path ready and starting to go. What we have to do next is sort of build a rocky cliff on this. And since we cannot paint textures, this dark color is kind of here to stay, unfortunately. Which really blows. It does immensely. Unless, no, photorealistic landscapes are not here. I mean, we could have something possibly that we could drop here. Materials. Landscape. No. Landscape. Land. It's an auto layer. Normals. No, I don't have another one. Well, I guess we'll just have to half-ass this for now until UE4 gets an update. Oh, we have a waterfall at least, right? We're gonna add... I hate that it does that, though. We're actually gonna adjust the landscape here so that we're able to... keep, I guess, if you will, sort of that look going on. There we go. Oh, I gotta flatten that out. And smooth that out as well. There we go. That's more above than anything. We're going to take some photorealistic rocks here. Materials. Okay. Meshes. We're going to take this rock. We're going to just pop it inside here, and we're going to have it stick out of the waterfall. So like that. That way, if we actually wanted to go from here and hit play from here, I believe now we can actually platform if we could jump, that is. Yeah, we'd actually be able to platform. Unfortunately, we're not that good of jumpers. So, I believe we have the starter content in here, I'm not sure. But we could always go to filter and do particles. Ooh, waterfall part. Oh. What's that? Oh. So we have all of those going in there. Just delete those. I don't know why it comes out backwards. That's not cool. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, we hit play from here. That actually looks okay. Alright, so that's gonna be laggy though. That sucks. Whatever. So let's turn off particles for now. Decals vision. There we go. Maybe we could delete this one, and that one. And just move this one a little bit like that. Put it down. There we go. So now that shouldn't be as laggy, hopefully. That works perfectly. That actually looks pretty good. The only problem I really have is that needs to be down a bit more. And that. There. Now I don't. Yeah, we have a skylight in here. Good. We have a directional light. They're all hooked up. Time of day is. Let's make that our time of day. Yeah, other than that, we should be great. So let's get to work on this part right here. Particle sprites. Any loading times or anything like that, I am going to cut out, of course, because I don't really want you guys to have to sit through that no more. And I apologize in the past for having that as an issue. And I am trying to improve the videos, as you can clearly see. So I hope you, take my apology on that. Okay, so these parts are not actually meant to be seen. See, we're only going to be seeing the waterfall and stuff like this, so there's a reason why I did that, and we are going to have to now bring these up just a bit, like that. So we're going to make sure none of those areas are exposed anymore. So. Alright. So let's turn off the particle filter. And I gotta put my legs up because I'm tall and right now this hurts, so. Alright. I hope you guys did enjoy part 1. I'm sorry that it was cut short, but you know, there was an issue. I wonder if I could make this maybe just a bit more fast, if you will. Okay. It's distance. Water displacement. Lots of settings here. Rapid settings. Nice. Let's put those to 15 or to 20. Alright, now we gotta put some rocks in the water. We're gonna worry about this area later. I just want to get the water well enough, you know what I mean? Oh, that's buggy. Look at that. Whatever, we'll work with it. So we're going to go back into photorealistic rocks, because those are the rocks we're going to be using. And we're just going to be placing them in the water as we go. So we're going to work in this form. And what we're going to be doing is adding a specular map to this, of course. So the specular is handled by that. We can't have that no more. And the roughness. Alright. So, to show you what I'm doing, we're gonna break the roughness and we're going to break the specular. Okay, and the reason why we're doing that is so when we put the two constants here, like this, add one into roughness, and you're going to get a really shiny rock. Okay, and add another into specular, put that to 0.5. What happens is, as we put it up, or it just doesn't do anything. Oh, that's the specular. Okay. You go back to 0. My apologies. And you to 5. Shiny, right? Now let's put that to 3. We don't want that super wet feeling, so let's put it to 1. Now this rock doesn't have any AO, and I find that a bit weird, so we're going to grab the green part and just drag that in there. And hit apply. Now at least it's somewhat wet looking and somewhat sparkly looking. See? But we could do a little bit better. So I'm going to put that back up to 3. And the AO is, of course, breaking the effect. There. Doesn't look like it wants to really show off anything. Sorry that we have to work on most of this, but we gotta get it as right as possible. You understand? Like, I just don't think this texture was made for this. Oh well. This rock is not shaped right either. Up. A little wider, and the water then travels around it. Let's take this. The water like that. I'm gonna have one here. Now, of course, you notice there's no fog or anything around these rocks, so we're gonna grab this one right here, and we're gonna move it to our location. There we go. See, we got that cool mist effect going on. And that is, of course, what we want. And we're going to apply this to this rock over here as well. Okay. I've never spent this much time before on a river, so bear with me here, will ya? Alright. Here. Let's go into... Actually, we're good. Okay. So sometimes with games, there's things you don't really notice. Like, let's say there could be this whole other half of the map, but you could only have this one scene. So we're going to drop in the trees after we build the cliffs. And I believe if I type in cliff, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to work with. So we're going to do that. Now, if I never showed you, you were new to this whole game design thing, you would know that that didn't have a back to it. Now, mind you, it is a lot of work to cover that up. Okay. So push out. And there will be probably a third part to this, because I will have to leave soon. Ooh, that's a lot of vertices. That is a lot. I think we should probably use another type of cliff for that. That one's got too many polygons, and that's a problem. Holy mother of God. Now this one is not problematic at all, because it instantly just freaking completes everything. It gives this a whole new look. Like that. Turning it takes away, takes your eyes away from the fact that it's the same object. You guys wanted me to be more verbal about things, so I am being more verbal. That looks pretty cool. It really does. And the particles in the sky. Let's make this skinny. So now we covered that up, we do have a giant hole to fill, as you can see. And what we're actually going to fill this with is this big guy. Okay, so bring it forward. That way you can see in there, you know there's something in there. And it just happens to be a nice wall. Now if we wanted to, we could cover up the top as well. And essentially make this a tiny cave. But we won't, because we cannot paint. So there'd be no point. So we're going to search for a rock. Okay, so we got tons of rocks here. I'm gonna search for static mesh only. Then we're gonna go for rock formation A. Okay. And we're just gonna place here. Like that. See, it's not gonna look right unless it fits in. That way it looks a little better. What else do we need to do next? We are going to need to drop some ground rocks in. So of course we have ground formation B, which is probably going to be guy, gigantic, beyond measurement. Uh-huh. And this is going to be a gigantic backdrop, so... Of course we can make it bigger. You know what I mean? It's gigantic, I mean... It's freaking massive. And what we could do with this, in the back like that, we could take this spline, actually, we can't take that. Just give me a second. Watch this. Alright, now we can take it and do what we need to do with it. So I'm bringing it all the way up. It's right about here. Because it's going to be coming through right here. Bring this guy up. Okay. You know, got it from a distance. It's not going to look really that good right now, but when we're about to do what we are going to do with it, it should look a little bit better. So, ready? Now we're moving a little bit too slow for the area that we're working in. So we're going to adjust. Bring you forward. Down as well. Problem is you can't see the river at all now, so we gotta make sure that we can keep on seeing it from a distance each and every time. So we're gonna take these two, so we're gonna leave that one. we're gonna take big boy here. I'm gonna do this. I do want to work with this. I know this turned into from a river into a huge ass waterfall, but who cares, right? I think we're done. We don't need this rock or anything. Okay, let's take a look at that. Look how that's building. Okay, so now we're gonna need something that goes right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna supersize this like that. I'm gonna rotate it twice. Bring it up. Notice what it does? Of course, bring that back like. Let's go like this. And up once more. Now we still got some fugly up, so we go up again. Push back. Bring it down. Look at the size of that frickin' monster. Look at that. Whew. And from a distance, except for right here, which we can fix with this little guy once again, it looks great. There. Well, I wouldn't be me without having to fix every little problem. All right. Now, can you see the very top? I can't. This is good. Great. Next, we're gonna do this. Shrink them. And abuse them. See what it does? Like right here, if we took one of these big guys, we shrunk it, made it just a bit bigger, and popped it in there. From a distance, it looks good. Anyway, we're 35 minutes in. This honestly looks pretty badass. I do say so myself. It does probably need a giant mountain for some reason. Like this type of mountain right here. I think it needs one of these, okay? Now, we need it big. We need it under. We need it far back, so you can't see anything. And we also need to clone it. Like that. So this is what we have so far. That is one big ass waterfall. Well, it's not really a waterfall. It's technically a river from the mountains, I guess. You know, whatever you really want to call it. And we have our volcanoes, which I totally just noticed. And we're about to take these guys and optimize them real quick before we end the video. Just because too many polys sometimes. So. Boop. Boop. There. That should literally make everything a whole lot better. And don't worry, lying about your level is like a game industry thing. Yeah, they're a lot more polyed. Great. So we have turned this into from something that we can walk into and to a river that we can walk next to, with mountains on either side. I like how it's going up. But hopefully I'll find a way to correct that. Anyway, for now, I believe it's picture time. Oop, I have an idea. Before we picture time, let's do this. Like that. Like that. Okay. The fog is volumetric. We are going to go into our trees inside the forest. And I'm going to add a bunch of assets really quickly. Drop that in there. No. We're going to make the radius 1024. They're going to be 2.5. Maybe 2048. I hate that the trees go like that. You know what? No. What we're going to go over instead, first off, is the pine. Okay, each tree is different. And we're going to go grab the Scott pine, turn off the pine. Turn on static meshes. Okay. And we're gonna grab the baby trees, so that's the baby Scott pine. Now we're going to turn that off, and we're going to go for this guy. And then, of course, we're going to do the insane thing, because we want to take a picture. And we're going to turn this up to a 5. May my computer forgive me in another lifetime for what I'm about to do. Is it not going to show? Right. Well, I did end up removing all of the foliage, didn't I? Okay, well. Ground plants. We're going to remove the models. So that's static meshes. Oh. Apparently we can't do that. Now we're actually going to go up and possibly delete that tree that we're using. Delete. Now we need to find out where the directional light is. Okay, since we're gonna set this up. Where is it? Is it below me? Okay, let's find it an easy way. The hell are you doing all the way over here? Put it in front of us. As you can see, we're not doing too good on the frames, but we're gonna need to rotate. It's more like that. Like, perfect. Hit F12. High resolution picture. Oh my god, our poor computer. Done. Okay, so as you saw, we converted the forest walk into the river scene, and I can't believe I just got this done this quick. This is not me trying to optimize in any way, or else I would not have done what I just did. I mean, let's be clear, we don't have cinematic view distance going on, nor do we need it. We could have near if we wished. I think there we go. Everything's got scalability on if you want some optimization out of this. And the shadows should only be on high. Medium would completely change everything. So there's some optimization for you. Now it's somewhat usable at this full screen. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to have a great day. I am going to go edit this, put some music on the end of it, and, well, this is the final part, I guess. I can expand this into a complete level if you wish soon. But other than that, see ya.